This is the 21 Witchy Questions Tag, which I will answer 21 questions that I've selected myself from other posts and stuff that kind of relate, or that do, relate. So, let's just get started. Number 1. Name a magical or witchy disaster, either spell gone bad, product purchase, stuff like that. I would say I've had a few of those, mainly to do with love type of spells or attractiveness or getting someone to like you type of thing. Way younger, and you want that person, you want that kind of connection, and don't realize that they're not liking you themselves, that it's in a sense the magic kind of making them like you and come to you and that type of thing. So you learn from that. Number 2, what do you wish you were told in the beginning? I guess where it all adds up, where the true idea of magic is real, to actually feel it, not just have incense and altars and candles and stuff, and basically at that time you're just using them because you're supposed to, not actually feeling the energies of them in a sense, until you grow and you have that moment where this is real, this, you feel it, so that is also a learning experience. Number 3, biggest pet peeve. I would say, now this is of course my own idea, I would say that the idea that you have to use tools, whereas I look at tools as they're basically saving you from the energy that you would otherwise put into it. Whereas if you can do magic, you can word thoughts are magic, so you can simply just speak things and they will happen. But if you're doing a ritual that involves more, that you kind of want to get more out of and more faster and whatever, then you would use that type of thing. So I guess that would be my pet peeve, is people that think that they have to use tools and there's no other way to do so. Number 4, when did you know you were gifted? Well, probably from childhood, pretty much. You see things that most other people don't see. You hear things, sense things, that type of thing. So it's always kind of been with me. Magic is always a part of everyone. Number 5. Favorite witchy book, fiction or non-fiction? Favorite book, that's kind of a difficult decision. I don't know if I have a favorite per se. I guess, yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite one, so I can't really say a favorite one. I have a couple favorite authors. My first book is a purple one by, I'm bad at this. I forget the author's name, which I don't want to look up or whatever. It's Maggie or Magni, something like that. It was a purple book, and the first basic book of magic I ever purchased at a store, other than books that were given to me, but the actual first book I purchased was that one. So, and from there it has a lot in it. Basis of magic, the origins of magic, where it originated from, not meditation, all the spirituality, chakras, all that type of awesome stuff. Number 6, favorite television show, movie. Of course, not to be cliche, I would say actually 2 movies when it comes to movies. Both The Craft and the Covenant, which, in my opinion, the Covenant is like the male version of The Craft in a sense. Both teach very, very valuable lessons. Don't abuse your magic. Don't abuse your energy. Don't use your magic for negative purposes, or you will reciprocate the consequences. Number 7, have you ever doubted yourself or your craft? Yes. I would say revert back to question number... I forget which question it was. But yes, again, with learning the energies of things, candles, incense, that type of thing. Yeah. 8, what background or witchcraft do you practice? I would consider myself eclectic pagan if I were to give myself a label. However, I don't identify with any particular label. I just do what I feel is in my best interest and in others' interest if I'm doing something for them or with them. So I don't really see a label as a attachment type of thing. Number 9, what is your favorite witchy thing to do? Sit, meditate, allow things to just flow through you. Crystals, sometimes I will just, incense, I love incense, so I just burn the incense, pick which one that corresponds with what I want to get out of it at the time, and just kind of go with that, and things just kind of flow and whatnot, and so that's always fun. Number 10, what is your favorite type of divination? I would say probably tarot, as tarot is pretty much a pretty easy system. Have started to learn pendulums recently, which have to learn that more. So I would say a tarot, at the moment. 11. How did you come to practice witchcraft? This is actually interesting because this, again, goes back to some of the other ones. I would think, well, when I was younger, it wasn't really witchcraft. I just kind of had that sense or whatever. Like, I didn't identify that label, I'm a witch, or... Again, I don't use labels, but in the physical terms, like, I would say I'm a witch. I didn't use that until later on. I actually started not practicing, but kind of got into Satanism a bit, and started to read the books and the invocations and the demons and stuff and what they did, and I just, at that time, that all appealed because it was fun. It was personal growth and gain and materialism and whatever. But like everyone, you grow and you have to start somewhere. So yeah. Number 12, are you in a coven or solitary? I would say solitary. Pretty much do my own thing. Not opposed to working with others, but it hasn't come up yet. A few times here and there I have done stuff with others, but not like a daily or weekly or monthly type of thing. So would not consider a coven or whatever. Number 13, what is your favorite holiday? That I would say Christmas, or of course winter solstice, and Samhain or Halloween or All Hallows Eve. And again, not for Halloween, not for the fear aspect. Obviously, Halloween's origins is pagan and very, very awesome energies. Number 15. What type of animal, creature, person is your spirit guide and or animal totem? Well, I've always been attracted to reptiles. I'm not going to show them on camera right now, but have 2 ball pythons, and I've always been drawn to them for whatever reason. Also, big cat lover. Don't have any of my own at the moment, but love cats. And cats are highly regarded as magical and whatever, but I just like them because they're awesome. 16. How many lives do you think you've had? That I do not know yet, though I have had those bits and pieces of past lives, those moments where you're somewhere and you know you've been there before type of thing, or deja vu or stuff like that. As far as actually the number, at this point in time I don't know. Something I'm going to research though, so may get back to you in a later video about that. What is your elements? Well, fire, which is the reason behind not finished. Don't know when I'm going to finish it, but reason behind much of my artwork, tattoo work, identify very much with fire. My other opposing one, no, it's not. We're going to do this as a side question. My opposing would be water. So, fire and water, I guess. 18. Astrology sign, Leo. Hence, fire. So, what is your favorite crystal? Favorite crystal? That I can't say, because each crystal has its own unique energies and abilities. Each crystal does a specific thing, and with others it adds, when you put crystals together as in a grid or whatnot, it will amplify the energies altogether. So it's really difficult to say I like this one more than this one. No, I would more say that I like this one because it does this, and then I like this one because it does this. So I wouldn't really say I have a favorite one. What is your favorite tool? Again, refer back to the previous question, because each tool does its own thing. So crystals in a sense are tools. So yeah. And last one, 21. Have you used a Ouija board? Yes, I have. With others, and made a couple by myself. Didn't really have that whole weird spiritual. I did contact some things with some friends at one point, but nothing like too drastic or whatever. If anything, it was actually a very helpful spirit. What many people don't know, this may actually be another video, but a little bit here. Many people don't realize with a Ouija board, they are not toys, in a sense, nor are they to be feared. If used correctly, as the original intent of them, they can be very useful tools for communication with your higher self, communication with past ones, obviously spirits, communication with even extraterrestrials or angels or anything. It's just doing the research, putting it to work, and bringing the desired outcome of what you want. Basically, if you use it against what it's not meant to be, it's like going to it's like throwing a party, and you have a guest list. You invite a certain number of people. Other people in the neighborhood that are not invited see that there's a party going on and will just decide, hey, I'm just going to show up anyway. That's kind of what people do when they don't use a Ouija board properly. They're inviting those spirits in, good or bad, or both, and they're not intended to be there. They're not, you're opening a gateway, basically. It's not this, you can't blame the spirits, because you're opening that gateway to allow them to come in. Whereas if you do it in the proper setting, you can invite a specific one, or you can, have it so only good ones come in, or if you want, I guess, only bad ones can come in, which I don't know why anyone want bad ones, but hey, that's all on you. But yeah, so that's about all the questions for now. And if you have any comments, questions, whatever, post them below. Alright? If you would like to book a session with me, you can do so by contacting me at any of the following links. Until then, I look forward to hearing from you. Take 2. If you would like to book a personal session with me, you can do so by reaching me at any of the following links. Until then, take care of yourselves. Echo your sounds. Peace out.